some peppers and some grapes, and I'd come home and I'd grill all the chicken. That way every day I had lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of has progressed from there. It makes it easy to go grocery shopping. It saves me money because I'm not buying stuff that I'm not going to use. Very rarely do I throw away food. Maybe some leftovers if we didn't get to them all, because we plan a meal pretty much for every day.
Yeah.
It used to work out really well. I'd take the leftovers to work, but my work has gotten kind of unpredictable, so taking things that you have to microwave sucks when you end up somewhere where there's no microwave.
Sure.
Just leave it out in the
chili,
sun. Leave it out in the sun.
Not cool. So I ate sandwiches now. But it's really saved...
Chili sandwiches.
Saved money. It's less stressful. Like Vin said, I know what we're doing. I know when I get home, I got to start making some rice or whatever. So I don't have to worry about it. And it's kind of turned into a neat organizational trick for, I guess, my family. We put schedule, Devin's work schedule, if Stevie has an event, if I have homework to do, it's all on one place. So we kind of have a central organization.
Do you use an app or anything, or just like a calendar, or what?
Literally using a notebook.
Nice.
We do have a synced Google Calendar, but we only use that for long term. The week plan is all in the meal plan.
Nice. Mm-hmm. I used to do meal planning. I actually, for probably about 8 or 9 months, had ambitions to be a bodybuilder. It's not a joke. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah?
And it was really interesting trying to factor in like the caloric density required for muscle building while also being a vegan and dealing with those things, because you have to eat a lot, to grow. And it worked out really well. I just burned myself out because I was I'm the kind of like both feet in kind of guy. So I was like all in, but I'm also very distractible. So as soon as like something else came along, I was like, yeah, I guess I'm not a bodybuilder anymore, and I'm going to do this thing instead. And
but you still have the know
I
how
do.
to go back to it. So.
Yeah, and I was a dietary nutrition expert. Not really, but I used to work at a weight loss facility to help troubled patients to lose weight and things, and so it helped with my meal planning, factoring in and stuff. So I was just interested why you guys did it. Like, do you take into account like calories and stuff, or you just like, this sounds good, let's just make this thing or whatever?
Yeah, it's more the second.
Yeah.
We like to experiment and do new food. We're trying new stuff all the time.
Yeah.
It really helped out when Stevie was focused on being vegetarian, because we could make that plan out ahead of time. But I also figure when she gets older, goes off to college or goes and lives on her own, I didn't know how to grocery shop.
Yeah.
When I first started doing all of that stuff. So I'm hoping that when she is more independent, she will be able to go out to the store and be like, oh, well, here's what I need for the week, and go home and be able to cook. And at the rate that people her age are going, she might be the only one that can cook.
Yeah.
So
they don't teach you that shit on Fortnite.
Right.
Wait, they don't?
Well, I mean, tofu and lettuce is all that's the only thing in Fortnite.
Fortnite is the leading vegan game.
Yeah.
And I feel like it brings some stability and some structure into what is otherwise a rather chaotic world.
Yeah.
So it's enjoyable, and if I can help y'all in figuring out your meal plan, send us an email.
No.
At stevensmealplans.com.
Yeah.
Pod.
Steven Meals
Breakfast.
Plans pod.com.
Okay, so fuck y'all in your meal plans.
You don't have to fuck their meal plans.
Fuck tofu, not the meal plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know we say we'll discuss it. We'll talk about it afterwards, and we never do, but let's talk about it afterwards. Are you farting?
No, I'm just looking at your faces.
No, you're farting.
Do you want me to?
No.
Oh. I'm a little afraid to fart. After what I did earlier, you don't want me to. I promise you that.
It just goes blasting off to the other side of the room.
Heck yeah. Cool.
Did we get everybody's weeks?
It was disjointed,
Wow.
but yeah, I think so.
That's cool. Is that a first?
Did everybody have a good week?
Yeah.
It wasn't the worst week I've ever been a part of.
Nice.
I do want to touch base on some of the slander that you were spitting about Australia.
I didn't. He did.
Yeah, I feel very attacked. No, it's funny. My wife, Amber, my best friend is
I've never heard that before.
madly in love with Steve Irwin. Very heavily influenced with Steve Irwin. And of course, it was Steve Irwin Day. That was inspiring music to talk about Steve Irwin Day, and I'm really mad you stopped it. I was really getting into it.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, we didn't want to hear about Steve Irwin. Sorry.
Apparently.
Hi.
Hi, Deidre.
Hello.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Recording the podcast.
Still?
Yeah. Well, not still. We're 51 minutes in.
So yes,
Good
still
Lord.
You're-
What have you guys been doing?
we played some D&D.
We accidentally played D&D. You're also on the podcast right now.
I
Hi.
figured.
Hey.
Hey,
What's
guys.
up?
So speaking of wives,
This is my wife. My wife.
This is my
Hello.
wife.
Hello.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Yeah, so how do you feel about Australia and, by extension, Steve Irwin?
I love Steve Irwin. I am not a huge fan of Australia because there are things there that can and will find me to eat me.
Like drop bears?
Yes.
so your wife believes in Australia.
It's not real.
Yes, I do believe in Australia.
It's not real.
It is in fact real
How do you know?
because I know people that went there.
It's on the other end of the world, though, because the Earth is flat. It's just like a stone's throw from New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea?
No, the child New Guinea.
Not Mama New Guinea either.
No.
No.
The mamas and the papas.
Yes. So I will be home as soon as I can.
Okay, well, I'm actually in the driveway right now.
Steve's driveway?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Because I was going to get the Aldi's bags out of your car, but Monkey has to go potty.
Okay.
We have
So-
a restroom.
Yeah, bring her
She
in.
can come in.
Bring her in.
Yeah. I was going to do that. I just wanted to call first before I walked in and was,
Yeah.
rude.
Is Devin upstairs?
Probably.
Should be.
Yeah.
Here,
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
I'll see you.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
But no, seriously. So Steve Irwin Day was this week,
Yeah,
and
it was.
yeah, and it's very special to us. No joke on that one. And I had never watched Crocodile Hunter, and so Amber and I have been binge watching YouTube episodes of Crocodile Hunter, and it's been one of the best things to ever happen to me.
Oh, yeah.
It's changed me as a person.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is. It's,
Do you know things that you didn't know before?
I absolutely do. Yeah, I mean, every episode you learn something good. There's a takeaway, but for the most part, I just learned he's a great guy, and I'm better having known of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hear you getting a little choked up.
No, that was phlegm.
Yeah, he's
I've had
literally
I have
getting
a lot
choked
of
up.
coffee, and I tell you what, man, if it doesn't come out one end, it comes out the other.
Oh, yeah.
Phlegm at both ends. Same. I
Yeah,
feel-
yeah, you get it. Yeah, it's a side effect of lettuce and tofu. Is that it comes up in your throat
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Is that good for your podcast? You guys like more of that stuff? I can talk about Steve Irwin more.
You can talk about whatever you
You
want.
can talk about whatever you want.
You ever seen freeform television? This is freeform podcasting.
Free podcast
Let's see,
forming.
what do I want?
What?
What's the most recent thing that you've taken away from? What's the most interesting thing you've taken away from the Crocodile Hunter?
Ooh, well, that's tough to decide because that's all very subjective on what's interesting and what's
Well,
not.
to you.
To me, interesting. Let's see. I learned that there are a lot of black snakes in Australia, and there are various kinds, and they are often mistaken for the taipan, which is the most poisonous snake, and so a lot of people will kill them. While they are venomous, the bite actually is treatable, but it does involve necrosis and all of those things.
Rough.
Yeah, and you can die from it, but it was really interesting. And of course, watching Steve handle these snakes is just like, what in the heck, you know? What in the heck?
Steve, I didn't know you were that into snakes.
Steve the Snake. You got me.
Stinks.
Yeah, I didn't know you were that into steaks.
Did you see Steve?
Steve Irwin?
Yeah.
I mean, I watched his show.
Oh.
He's no longer with us, sadly.
No, I thought maybe you meant like you met him or something.
No, God, dude. If I had met him, my wife and I would have a lot more children.
I'm not
Because
sure.
She would find me much more attractive if she knew that this was the hand that shook Steve Irwin's hand.
Gotcha.
It was funny at her birthday gathering yesterday. I was talking like Steve, crikey, and like doing all these things. And a friend of ours looked at Amber and was like, "Is this kind of like foreplay for you?" And we all lost it because yeah, it is absolutely. I was tweaking her melon.
So you've seen his children are out there doing cool things
Yeah,
too.
crikey, it's the Irwins. Yeah, it's a great show.
All right.
That's the show.
That's the name of the show.
I saw advertisement for it yesterday.
Is that on Disney Plus?
Probably not.
I wish, but
It's on like Nat Geo or something.
that whole family is great.
Disney owns
Oh yeah, that's true.
National Geographic, and there are many Nat Geo programs on Disney Plus.
Probably on Animal Planet.
Disney owns that too.
I was thinking that they might.
They probably do.
They own ESPN.
They own this podcast.
No.
Not
Shit,
yet.
I'm not okay with that.
Sorry.
Not yet.
All right, y'all.
They own your house too. You've been
Breakfast-
renting from Disney.
Breakfast at Walt's.
Rents due, Steve.
This is George Geef, also known as Goofy.
Go.
You have just destroyed a staple of my childhood.
Bill Hook. Oh, wait, that's Banjo. Bill Hook?
Oh, Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill Hook.
Bill Hook.
No. Bill Hook.
Um,
That was my dad's name. It wasn't.
Sean, go
No.
home. Sean,
Damn it!
go
No.
home.
No.
Sean,
They're all wearing
go
robes.
Home.
Where did the robes come from?
Sean, go.
What's he doing with that knife?
Sean, go
Steve?
home.
Please?
Sean,
No.
go
No.
home.
I'm not Steve.
Sean, go home.
Okay, so welcome back to Breakfast at Stephenie's.
I think I hear my child. Genevieve! Genevieve! You don't want to come see me? Okay. Oh, sorry. It's okay. There's no more yelling.
No. Don't you do it. Be careful.
Oh, yes. Abby has joined us as well.
Yeah.
Come here.
Hello.
It's Bob.
Hi.
Come hither, my child.
Hither and hither.
Come here. You don't want to come see me?
Those are such cool shoes.
Got your light ups on?
They're actually a little
Nice.
lighting up today.
Excellent.
You and mommy going shopping?
I heard
Are you-
y'all are meal planning pros now.
We're trying.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Do or do not. There is
Monkey.
no try.
Are you and mommy going shopping?
Abby,
Yeah.
Come here.
You guys have fun, okay? Do you need a quarter? Do you need money?
Give me that money.
I think she's upset because you can smell a vegan on me. Kids don't like us.
Hey,
How did breakfast turn out this morning?
good. It was really good.
Ask the vegan.
Oh, yeah.
I was the only one who ate.
That's a lot of food.
Everyone else just was like, no.
Ma'am? No.
She wants your love.
I don't want to lose.
Hey, pet the dog. Pet Abby.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay. So, real quick, we're closing in on wrap-up time. We're running out of time here. So, real quick, what do we got going on this week? Matt, what you got going on this week? What you doing? What you getting into?
I'm trying to write some fruitless D&D campaigns, things that'll never see daylight. Working a lot. Getting together to hang out with band guys for the first time in months.
Oh, yeah?
You're a
Yeah.
musician?
I mean, that's a bold statement. Yeah, I guess some would say I am.
I would.
Okay.
I would.
Well, as long as you guys say it.
I
that's
very
fine.
much enjoy your music.
Oh, thanks.
Breakfast
I
at Stephenie's.
only asked you to perform at my wedding.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
I haven't found the way of apologizing